Hey boys and boys, so this week's topic to catch up is dysphoria and how we deal with it. I have to say that dysphoria has been a really huge part of my life lately. It's been really tough for me to deal with it. I'm pretty much on hold with getting on testosterone until I'm back on my feet financially. Ever since being fired from this last job, things have gotten messed up with my unemployment that I was receiving before that, and pretty much with Alec and I, our therapy is on hold until we're able to afford it again, and so it's really frustrating that we were so close to being on T, and now it's that much further away again. And now I have these other things that I need to take care of, like, the tooth that's cutting a hole through my mouth, and various other life expenses that are just getting in the way. And so I guess the frustration of kind of feeling stuck and knowing that I'm going to have to wait probably a while still to be on T, it's getting to me. It's pretty much getting under my skin. The physical dysphoria in general has been pretty much a big deal for me lately. Everything from the obvious stuff, my chest, and I know a lot of guys don't really have a lot of lower dysphoria, but I really do. It's a really big deal for me. But it's a lot of the little things too. Like not having an Adam's apple and my jawline and my voice and my hands and all these little things that are just getting to me. And right now I'm living with my 17-year-old brother who has gone through puberty and has gotten all these things, and it's tough to, because me and my brother are pretty close. We hang out a lot. He's really, really cool with everything. He's probably one of the most supportive people in my life as far as my transition goes. And, I don't want to be jealous of him, but it's hard. It helps that he kind of jokes with me and is like, I can't wait till you hit puberty and your voice is all changing and stuff. It's cool, and that helps to have people who can just kind of encourage you about it. Going to the FTM support group that we go to is really helpful when it comes to dysphoria. We always come back feeling a lot better about ourselves in general. Just to be surrounded by guys who either have already been through it or who are just starting it. There's a couple guys there who are quite a bit older than I am, and basically just having that encouragement of like, don't give up. If I'm doing it now, you can hang in there and you can do it. So that's really helpful, just having that support system. Otherwise, as far as how I deal with it, for a while it was really letting it get to me. And now, I don't know if I can say it's a way of dealing with it. It's more a way of avoiding it. I just try not to really think about it. I try not to look at myself in the mirror and analyze, other than, my face and getting ready and stuff. Otherwise, I try not to obsess over it. That's really the only thing I can do right now is just stop obsessing over it and remind myself that, these things will get better with time. Once I'm on T, a lot of my dysphoria, I feel, will subside, because a lot of the things that I'm so dysphoric about will eventually gradually start to change. And so I just have to keep reminding myself that even though it seems so far out of reach, it's possible and it'll happen, and I'll make it happen no matter what. The days that I have good days where I'm not dysphoric are usually the days when I can just tell myself, you know what, I'm a man, I just happen to have a different experience than other men, but that doesn't make me any less of who I am. And, fuck what anybody thinks. I'm awesome, and I'm no less of a man than any of them are. I just happen to have different shit to deal with, and things that are nobody's business anyway. So really it's like moments of trying to kind of own it and accept your reality. Wishing that you had been born into the body you want, or wishing that things were different, it doesn't get you anywhere other than depressed. You just gotta keep pushing forward and just remind yourself that, you know what, yeah, I am different than other men, and I do have to deal with a lot more shit than a lot of other men. But you know what, that's it. That's just my experience as a man, and it doesn't affect my gender. It doesn't affect how much of a man I am or how much of a person I am. Those are the days when I can really just kind of accept my reality and accept myself as I am, and just say, you know what, I'm going to work with what I have. That's really all I have to say about it, is just I try not to obsess over it. And, yeah, I have my days, especially, when it comes to things like monthly doom. I have my days where it's too much, but you gotta just pick yourself up and be like, well, this is the way it is. This is who I am. This is the life that I have, and I'm going to make the best of it. And I'm going to realize that I am who I am, that I am a man, and, embrace that. Try to come to a point where I can embrace that experience, and, or at the very least, take the most that I can out of it. So that's this week, Dysphoria. I'll catch you next week, guys. Peace out.